One of the most common problems I see with runners is a lack of good hip strength, leading to poor running form. That control comes from the glutes. So today, it's all about the glutes. The gluteus medius controls pelvic alignment, hip adduction, and medial collapse of the knee when we're running. So today I'm going to give you a plethora of ideas on how to address those pesky glutes. Keep your eyes open, we're going to move fast. Clamshells are a pretty standard gluteus medius exercise. You can make them more difficult now by rotating the legs and keeping the core engaged as you lift into that clamshell. We can also work on simulating the running stride even when we're laying on the table. With this exercise, we're going to try and keep in a running motion while also keeping the leg level with the table, staying parallel to the floor. Bridges will help to get the glutes involved in general. Engage a little more muscle by adding a band for some extra resistance. Now we can progress that and add in some lower extremity extension to help with our neuromotor control. Hip hiking mimics the gluteus medius's role in preventing hip drop. I always tell my runners that you need to be able to squat before you can jump and jump before you can run. Get your glutes firing better during your squat and start to correct form by using a band to facilitate these muscles. When doing a lateral step down, make sure you focus on keeping your hips level. Next, we can add a band to force you to focus more on stabilizing the pelvis. While we're working on the glutes, we might as well engage a little bit of core. So here's some ideas to kind of combine core facilitation and gluteus medius strengthening. Now we can work on getting core and glutes while we're doing this plank position. The side plank is one of the best exercises according to EMG studies to help facilitate the gluteus medius. We can up the effort level with a leg raise. We can work on holding it, or we can just do multiple reps. Monster walks and lateral band walks are another common exercise to get to the glutes, a great way to facilitate glute strengthening. We tend to think of deadlifts as a glute max and a hamstring exercise, but they're also an excellent exercise for facilitating gluteus medius. When performing your deadlift, make sure you keep the spine straight and you're not rotating on your base leg. We can add a kettlebell to help engage gluteus medius even more. Now let's take that deadlift exercise, let's make it a little bit more functional for us runners. Now we're going to get some glutes and we're going to get some balance. We're going to stand on one leg here and we're going to reach into 3 different directions. That stabilizing leg, we're going to work the glutes all around that hip now. Running isn't static, and our strengthening program shouldn't be either. So now let's start to work on some more dynamic exercises. During this bounding drill, you really want to make sure that we keep the hips level as we land. I love jumps for the gluteus medius. I mean, essentially, we're just hopping from one leg to the other as we run. For our jump progression here, we're going to start by jumping off of 2 legs and landing on 1 leg. You want to concentrate on a soft landing and you want to keep the hips level. We'll progress this by jumping and landing off of the same leg. Concentrate on your hips being level when you land, but also concentrate on making sure they stay level when you take off. To really increase that workload on those glutes, we're going to take that single leg jump and now we're going to go side to side across a line. You're going to feel how much more challenging this is to keep your hips level. As you get stronger with your jumping exercises, just increase the height of the jump and it'll make the exercise much more difficult. If you're really getting good, you can start to add a hurdle to that side-to-side jump. But that's all the time I have for today. I gotta run.